Hello everyone, and welcome back. I'm Chris. This is Skyrim Special Edition. For you, it's been about a week. For me, it's been about 10 minutes. Um, I'm exactly where I left off. Not a single second in-game has passed. Esbern is now shouting at me because I'm taking too long. So let's activate this blood seal. We are in the middle of Alduin's Wall.
It's coming to life. You should have the honor of being the first to set foot in Skyrim.
There's no telling what we might find inside.
Well, I am very special, so I'm going to go first. So like I mentioned in an earlier part, this is farther than I normally get in the main quest line. Normally when I play Skyrim just to mess around, I basically get up to High Hrothgar and then I just kind of abandon the main quest line. So this is kind of a fun refresher for me. This place is kind of a dump.
This place would make me nervous.
Some hides, some pelts. I'm gonna plunder this place before anyone else gets here. I'll take the cloak. I changed my mind. Not a whole lot here. Kinda just trash, if I'm honest. But if I don't take these, you know, couple gold pieces in each chest, they're just gonna sit there, and that's not doing anyone any good.
Isn't it amazing?
Totally.
Of course. Not everyone has an appreciation for the artistic wonders of the world. Let me see if I can find the right panel. Here it is.
Delphine, you're not carrying a torch.
The centerpiece of the wall. You see, here is falling from the sky. The Nord Tongs, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory, mythic symbolism.
Sure.
Yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh yes, presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and her.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky?
It looks like she's about to punch me.
You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice.
What's your problem with the Greybeards?
If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power.
This is
Trust
a
me,
large
there is no need to be
leap and
afraid.
bound in logic.
Think of Tiber Septim. Do you
Because,
think he
like,
had
they're
founded the
not
Empire
supposed to
listen
interfere.
to
Their
the
whole job
Greybeards?
is to preserve the way of the voice.
Only if you don't know how to use it. All the great heroes have had to learn to use their power.
Yes, and that's exactly
Those
what
that
they've done
shrunk
with
from
no
their
expectation in return.
Well, you've never heard of them, have you? And there are the villains, those that misused their power. There's always a choice, and there's always a risk. But if you live in fear of what might go wrong, you'll end up doing nothing. Like the Greybeards up on their mountain.
So, say they jump in
Right.
and,
Good thing they've already
solve
let
the
you
Civil
into their
War.
little cult.
Whoops, they get ambushed
Not
and
like
they all
you
die.
have Esbern or me
Great, now
leading
no one
them.
knows how to use the voice.
We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the
Use
old
your head,
Blades might
Delphine.
have for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri.
I wonder what this new shout you need to learn does exactly. Maybe it turns dragons into sweet rolls. Devastating and embarrassing. Let us go.
Alright,
Paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own.
so I could stay for a long time and they would continue to dissect that mural, which is cool, but not what we're after today. Holy crap, I'm level 10. So the whole point of this playthrough was to start Worm's Tooth, but I'm so close to getting Dragonrend now. Do I have a map marker for... Yeah. So now I can fast travel there without having to go through that wicked camp that almost killed me several times last part. Let us go back to High Hrothgar. And, let's try and find some things out here. Can't remember if he has me do anything first. If I can just walk up to him and he's like, yeah, totally, this is what it is.
Your training proceeds well. Sky above, voice within.
I need to learn the shout used to defeat
Where
Oldwin.
did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to?
No one, you're not my dad. Ugh.
The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have
Between you and
always
me,
sought
I
to
totally
turn the
agree with you.
Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us?
Casual
Would you
sip.
simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes?
I'm not going to select that one because I know that's not true.
No, no, of course not. Forgive me, Dragonborn. I have been intemperate with you. But heed my warning. The Blades may say they serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have. No, I cannot teach it to you.
That's
because
a
I do
very
not know it.
Christopher Walken.
It is
So can you
called
teach me this shout?
Dragonrend.
No.
But its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. You weren't ready, you still aren't ready. But, thanks to the Blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer.
Thanks to the Blades.
He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege.
Have I earned
Only
privilege?
those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
Oh. I'm going to borrow this potion. Where are we going? So, I mean, other than being disappointed with the blades, how's life going for you guys up here? Still cold? Still lonely? Good talk. So I'm pretty sure if I go through that large gust of wind, it'll just completely obliterate me. Which I've never really tried before. I'm gonna try it. Ouch.
I will show you how to open the way.
Yep, I didn't try it. It's fine. I was just looking. On a completely unrelated note, give me a second. Thank you. Again, I just absolutely love the fact that they ruin their floor every time they want to teach me something. Like, don't you have a chalkboard?
I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well.
Final gift? You telling me you won't give me any more words of power?
Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Parthenax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
It's great life advice, actually. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit. Whew. Alright. Coming for you, Parthenax. Ow. That goat totally biffed it. Oh, hello. Where's my fire at? Okay. I suppose you could survive up here. Don't know if Ice Race age at all.
So many possibilities everywhere I look.
I love your optimism, Inigo. Yeah. Now I'm very curious about the ecology of the ice race. Like, how are they made? How long do they live? Do they have to eat? I feel like I'm the kind of nerd that would pay for a book of, like, all of the... It's like, essentially a biology textbook of all the creatures in Skyrim. That would be really cool. Ow. I don't think any of those hit it. Just let it burn out. Or run away. There you go. Okay. So I think the first one was meant to be like a direct barrier where you cannot pass. I think all of these subsequent ones have just been like slow damage over time. Because like my character is making sounds like he's being hurt, but my health doesn't seem to be going down very quickly. Oof. What direction am I looking at here? Here, okay. So that is Riften over there. Neat. Ow, okay, nope. I lied before. I was just kind of putting my nose in it, not really sticking my whole body in it, but I did there, and boy did that hurt. Throat of the world.
Dremyolok, greetings, Wundernik. I am Parthenax.
Hi.
Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain?
My name is Corbin. I'm the Dragonborn.
I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkin. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation?
I need to learn the Dragon Wrench shout. Can you teach me?
Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove.
Again, I'm not fluent, so if you could
By
please...
long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkin.
Match it.
Why do you intrude here, if not for Tinvak? A gift, Dovahkin. You understand fire as the Dove do.
I have the firepower. Oop. I jumped the gun a little bit.
Now,
There we go.
show me what you can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova.
On you? Are you sure? Okay.
Yes, Sosedo Vlostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in
One
you.
of your chin horns is
It
chipped.
is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a jaw, mortal. Even
I do
for
appreciate
one
that he
of
translates a little bit.
Dovah's dragon blood. What would you ask of me?
Can you teach me to Dragon Wrench shout?
Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you
you seek your weapon against Alduin?
I mean, he's kind of being a pain in the butt right now.
Alduin Comet Teed. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons.
Interesting.
Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
I don't know, my journal said to come here. But I like this answer. I like this world and I don't want it to end.
Hrothgar, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass.
If that happens, then that happens, but I'm gonna put up a
Perhaps
fight.
this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokin? Would you stop the next world from being born? Paz, a fair answer.
He's got some gnarly wings. They're all torn up and it's got holes in
you
it.
only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer.
It's a fair point.
But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough.
I do really appreciate that
Croesus,
you expect him to be kind of
now
this
I will
brute,
answer
and he's
your
just like, nah,
question.
I want to talk about philosophy. What does it mean?
Do you know why
does it all
I
mean?
live here at the peak of the Monaven, what you name throat of the world?
Dragons like mountains, right?
But few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues.
What?
Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated.
Using the Dragon Wrench shout, right?
Yes and no. Viknus Nikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad.
Starting to think.
It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it
They said
to
the thing.
cast him adrift on
What's the name of the series?
currents of time. Not intentionally.
I'm starting to think
Some
that I
hoped
should
he
have
would be gone
ended the episode
lost.
a little bit later last
May
time. Skip this part. Because he's just kind of a chatterbox.
Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day he would surface.
And he has. And now he's a
Which
real
is
big pain in the
why
butt.
I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. Tid Kren
How does any of this help
time
me?
was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break.
Gonna go through time?
Dragonrend from those who created it.
Am I gonna need to get a DeLorean?
Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here.
Yeah, dragons are hella back, by the way.
You are
Like,
likely better informed.
you said that you
than
hadn't
I.
spoken to one of your kind.
Trust your instincts, Dovahkin.
There's a lot of them.
Your
They're
blood
really
will show you
not
the
nice
way.
people, you know? Alright.
Look through.
The leader of the Greybeards is a dragon? I did not see that coming.
I know, right?
If you need anything else, just ask.
Will do. Okay, bye, Parthenax. You okay there, bud? Okay, well, I'm gonna go. I hope you you get comfortable. He looks like a dog, like circling the spot where he wants to go to sleep before he lays down. Like, nope, not comfy. Nope, not comfy. I can't remember where we get an Elder Scroll. I know eventually there are 2 in this game. And they're both marked as quest items, so... Oh, Angier. Or Esbern. Well, I'll talk to Esbern first, since I'm already here. I thought it meant Delphine or Esbern. That's my bad. I didn't read. Didn't read well enough.
I used to dream of it. In the dream I was standing someplace high up, a tower or a mountain. It was always just before dawn. The whole world was in darkness. Then came the flash of light just on the horizon, within the clouds that marked the border between worlds. It could have been lightning, but there was no thunder. In the dream, the sense of foreboding grew. But I could never wake up. Ah, you're back. I hope you've made some progress in tracking down this shout we need to defeat Alduin.
I'll need an Elder Scroll.
Ah, indeed. There's a pretty puzzle. Not the kind of thing you will find in your local bookshop. Let me think.
Perhaps the College of Winterhold. What learning there is in Skyrim is gathered there. One of the mages there may be able to put you on the trail of this Elder Scroll.
Okay.
Then it came again.
I will listen to your dream in another playthrough, Esbern. I need to find a way to Winterhold, because I haven't been there yet. Hello. I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Need to go to Winterhold.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
50 gold.
You'd best hurry it up.
And you're mean to me? 2 out of 5. What was that? It looked like someone was trying to talk to me at the end there. And I've escaped them.
You there.
Oh.
The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say? We're
What's the Dawn
vampire
Guard?
hunters. We search out and destroy those blood-sucking scum wherever we find them. You're not paying attention then, like almost everyone else around here. Haven't you heard that the Hall of the Vigilance was destroyed by vampires?
What?
They never took the threat seriously, and now they paid the price.
But I saw them patrolling.
The Vigilance mostly hunt down Daedra worshippers, which is why they got torn to pieces when they went up against vampires. That's why our leader, Esbern, is
His eyes are
reestablishing
freaking out
the
in this
Dawn
storm.
Guard. Real, serious vampire hunters. Ha! Esbern's going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Riften. He'll decide if you're Dawn Guard material.
Okay.
You'd have me do what? Grant's not casting spells all day.
If you think your job sucks, imagine having to be this lady who has to stand out in a snowstorm.
At your own peril. The way is dangerous.
Just
and the
waiting
gates
for
will not
people to
open.
show up and join
You
the
shall
college.
not gain entry. Oh, forgive me. Most who arrive here do so because they have heard of the college beforehand. This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge.
Sweet.
Perhaps, but what is it you expect to find within? Do you? It is true there are some here who have spent years studying the accumulated knowledge of the scrolls. But what you seek does not come easily, and can destroy those without a strong will. It would seem that the college
I'm
has
strong.
what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic.
I guess that's fair.
A small test, if you will. No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the
Ouch.
sort.
I'll take your test then.
Excellent. The fear spell has saved the life of many an illusion mage. If you could cast it on the seal here on the ground, that would prove your skill. No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold.
What a racket.
Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim.
Most of the time
They also
they
sell
say,
spells.
oh, cast candlelight on this seal here, and I was going to be incredibly smug because I know that spell.
Here you
But
are.
because I know it,
Now
they
make
changed
sure
the
to
spell.
cast it.
So they could sell me another spell. Oh, did they teach it to me already? Oh, it's a scroll, I bet. No? Where is this thing? Illusion. Okay, they did teach it to me.
Winterhold's glory days may lie behind. College? Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please,
Master wizard.
follow me.
I hope you know that I'm not going to do any of that. I'm going to talk to the one person I need to. And then I'm probably going to continue on my way, because, you know, the world's at stake or whatever. You missed. You hit that stone thing. You missed again. Weren't you aiming for this thing? I don't know what she's doing.
Much knowledge lies within the college's walls.
Okay. Alright, in we go. With an ego.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reason behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire power.
Get out of here, Ancano. You jerk.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
Oh. Hello, Archmage. I'm gonna go straight to the library. Talk to this fine gentleman.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs.
Understood.
Now, do you require assistance?
Yes. Looking for an Elder
What do
Scroll.
you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand boy? You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it.
That is a little bit of a joke, because in Oblivion, you, at the culmination of the Thieves Guild questline, you steal an Elder Scroll.
What about? Wait, are you? Were you the one the Greybeards were calling?
In the flesh.
I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. All right, then.
Yes. Excuse me. Give me them books.
Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
I know some of these words. Septimus Cygnus. Yes, as that says, this is mostly just gibberish. You can pause and read if you wish.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus.
Oh, he's
the
Looney
world's
Tunes, man.
master of the nature of Elder Scrolls. But, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long. Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact, but well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
All right. Let us get the heck out of here and go find Septimus. It's a very dialogue-heavy episode so far.
I believe I've made myself rather clear. You may be used to the Empire power.
She's talking to someone who's no longer there. Okay. I need to go straight north.
I think the college is too fortunate.
Wow, that is a strong opinion to just be telling every single person who walks by. Oof. I was hoping to just jump. So... Oh, that's not a lot of water. And it's very shallow. That's why the quick save was invented. I mean, would it be an episode of Skyrim if I didn't die in an incredibly foolish way? If anything, I'm staying on brand. My brand. Alright. We'll take it nice and easy. Oof. That hurt. Oof. This looks pretty ice fieldy. Man, this storm is, it's something. Heckin' windy. I'm sure Inigo didn't really like jumping down that mountain, so he's probably taking a safe way down. Which I respect, but I do not share that opinion. I never pick up Nern roots. I know that, like, they give off the hum when you're around them, they glow slightly. The whole point of them is to basically pick them up whenever you see them. But I'm just conditioned not to. In Oblivion, there was a fetch quest for them, where you had to collect all of them in the world, I believe. And picking up one would start the quest. So, I've trained myself to stay away from them. Up. Hop. 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 I don't want no trouble, Hrothgar. Whew. It is very snowy. What's up, man?
Dwemer in the beyond. I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depths.
Cool story. I heard you know about Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls, indeed. The Empire. They absconded with them. Or so they think. The ones they saw. The ones they thought they saw. I know of one. Forgotten. Sequestered. But I cannot go to it, not poor Septimus, for I have arisen beyond its grasp.
I don't know what any of that means. Are you alright?
Oh, I am well. I will be well. Well to be within the will inside the walls.
Mm-hmm. So where is it?
Here. Well, here as in this plain. Mundus. Tamriel. Nearby. Relatively speaking.
Little shit.
On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby.
Yes, I'm fully aware.
One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return.
Okay.
You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings.
This giant object? Yeah, I noticed.
Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer City slept, the yearning spire, hidden learnings kept.
Are we going to Black Reach?
Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Mzark. Of Tand, the point of puncture, of first entry, of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock to jump beneath the deathly rock.
Love the rhyming.
2 things I have for you. 2 ships.
For those of you who don't know, Blackreach is a very large dungeon in Skyrim that connects a bunch of different dungeons. It's like this secret underground area. Well, not so secret.
Their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty.
Empty indeed.
Find Mazark and its Sky Dome.
Sky Dome?
The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube.
Cool.
Trust Septimus. He knows you can know.
Gotcha. All right. Oh, I'm still stealing. Yeah, so he's just hanging out in here with this giant Dwemer artifact. So let us get out of here. And yeah, let's go there. And that's exactly what we're looking for. That's the cube he just gave us. Okay. More snowy journeys. That looks like a large creature. Oh, that's healing, not flames. There we go. Easy peasy. I'm carrying too much. You need to go, buddy.
We are looking for what is yours is mine.
I realize that I'm probably carrying, yeah, a ton of dragon bones, a ton of dragon scales. Too heavy. I don't want you to wear that, though. You look silly on you. It actually blocks out things that he can't carry, which is interesting.
What's
Okay.
next?
Just gotta focus on getting there. Getting to the Dwemer Ruin. Can I make it up through there? Oh, yes, that is actually definitely where I should go. Wait a minute. Okay. I was afraid that this might be the Labyrinthian, which is also a giant dungeon. Man, these jerk wolves just killing all the goats. Okay, bye. Oh!
You are rather hard to track down, I'll give you that. I was asked to find you as soon as possible. If you ask me, this problem sounds urgent.
You'd best head on over to the Bannered Mare at Whiterun. Speak to Lurius Lior. He mentioned something about trouble with a dragon. And the promise of a generous reward. Sounds tempting. If I were you, I'd best not keep him waiting.
Worm's Tooth, hey! It only took us 9 parts. But we have started Worm's Tooth, and I'm promptly going to ignore that for probably another couple parts until we can get Dragonrend. More wolves. Oh, looks like I was attacking an ego, which I would never. I think it's that tower. I think that's where we're trying to go. Wearing out my sprint, trying to get there quick. We're probably gonna end the episode there. We've been running a while. I know it's kind of an uneventful episode, but we had a lot of dialogue to get through. So once we get here, Alftand. Alright, so that's going to be the episode. Next time, we'll find an Elder Scroll, and we'll see what other shenanigans we can get into. We always do, don't we? Check out some other Inigo videos, some other videos from Inigo, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, everybody.